What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning into yet another episode of Yards Per Fantasy. We are dropping some great content on this YouTube channel, on our website. The link is in the description. So check us out and smash that subscribe button, folks. Hit it now. All right. So we've talked about Courtland Sutton. We've talked about DJ Chark. Today, we're talking about Hollywood. Listen up.
Jackson over the middle, caught by Hollywood Brown. See you later. Hollywood to the house.
Man, let's start here. Let's look at player A versus player B. So obviously one of these players is Hollywood Brown, but who is the other player? So we look at, as far as receptions, pretty similar. Player A has few more catches. Yards wise, player B has a few more yards. Nothing crazy, pretty similar. Player B has more touchdowns. We look at yards per reception, about 2 yards more, just a little over. Yards per target, almost the same. And then catch percentage, player A is 12% higher. So we look at who player A is. It is Brandon Cooks. Player B is Hollywood Brown. Okay, the reason I show this is, remember how much hype Brandon Cooks had? Okay. Look at what Brandon Cooks did in year 2. We could see a similar breakout from Hollywood Brown this coming season. Brown missed 2 games last year, and he was targeted 25 more times than the next highest wide receiver on that team. Lamar loves throwing to Hollywood, okay? He makes the contested catches. We saw in Pittsburgh, man, he took a hit from, I can't remember who, but it was a safety, in the end zone. Took a hit, held on to the ball. He makes plays. Now, I get it, man. The biggest concern for me for Hollywood Brown, and I think for everybody, is his slight frame. And don't get it twisted. I do worry about that. He's light in the pants. You do have to worry about it. But he battled through some injuries last year. He came in through the combine with a foot injury. But it is football. We have to worry about injuries with everybody. Like I said, I get that it's a little bit more with him. But I'm not overly concerned more than I would be with, other smaller receivers. I don't think he's like John Ross, which is the human hamstring pull. Now, we all know about Hollywood Brown's electric speed. But what he showed last year was just straight skills. He did show the speed, but he also showed the ability to play wide receiver. He's not just a guy who just relies on 4.3 speed. We know that his cousin's Antonio Brown, and you can see a little bit of Antonio Brown in him with his footwork, his releases off the line. There's no reason a guy who's less than 170 pounds coming out should be able to get off the line ever. That is a credit to how talented he is. Also, it's important to think of this. When we're talking about the Ravens and we're talking about Lamar Jackson is the reigning MVP. He is their franchise. He is their future. Okay, I get Lamar Jackson is the greatest running quarterback ever, and I'm not being a prisoner of the moment. I love Mike Vick. Lamar Jackson's doing things that we've never seen before. After a while, they're not going to want to run him as much, man. Lamar carried the ball 176 times last year. You can't take the chance, heading into the playoffs or a big portion of the season getting Lamar hurt. They're still going to run him. They're still going to run the read option. They're still going to do designed run plays. But I think as time goes on, they're going to run Lamar less and less and less. With less runs means more throws. You can see the progress he's making. He's becoming more comfortable throwing in the pocket. Hollywood, like I said, he is his guy, man. If it's not Mark Andrews getting the ball, it's probably going to be Hollywood Brown. Think about this. Hollywood caught 46 passes last year. 8 of those 46 went over 20 yards, man. This guy doesn't need a lot of touches to put up a lot of numbers, okay? He is a big play waiting to happen. He just turned 23 years old. And again, guys, it's Dynasty football, okay? You're going to have this guy this year, next year, the year after, so on, so on, so on. I want him. If you don't want him, please give him to me. I'm more than happy to take him. Hollywood right now in Dynasty football is averaging about wide receiver 34, which is 1 spot ahead of Michael Gallup. Guys, I like Michael Gallup. Don't get me wrong. But are we really thinking that they should be right next to each other? Or are we underrating Hollywood Brown? Gallup is the 3rd receiver now in Dallas. I'm not sure what we're missing here. Why are we sleeping on Hollywood Brown? I get that, the Ravens are a running team. I get that when Lamar does drop back, he likes to throw to Mark Andrews. But we see that he prefers Hollywood over the rest of the wide receivers, and Hollywood can make plays, man. Look at Jalen Reagor. He is wide receiver 26 right now. Okay. We haven't seen him take a snap yet. He's a similar type prospect. I will take him over Jalen every time. On average, DBs gave Marquise Brown 6.5 yards of cushion before the snap. Okay. With that kind of cushion, they have to because of his speed. But as he gets better, as that offense comes, more in tune in the passing game, they're going to be able to take advantage of that with that huge cushion. It's one of the biggest in the league. Okay, we're going to start seeing more drag routes. We're going to start seeing more bubbles. We're going to start seeing more slants, okay? And then once they start playing up a little bit closer, it's back over the top he goes. Okay, that is why I love Brown, man. Can't teach speed, but speed's one thing, man. Football's not all about speed, but when you have the skills and the speed, watch out. Guys, don't say I didn't tell you so.
Looking deep for Hollywood Brown again. He's got it. Brown off to the races, and he stays on his feet. Touchdown!
I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, please help us out at Yards Per Fantasy. Click the like and the subscribe button so you can check out all of our latest videos. Check out our website. It's going to be in the description. And if you like what I'm saying, continue to check out my videos. And I also have my own channel called The Sports Muse. And you can check me out on Instagram at _sports_muse. And I will see you guys next time.